Hey guys, Joe from Accentuate Personal Training here at Stone's Corner. Just want to have a quick chat to you about foam rolling, when we should do it, how it works, and then I'll give you a couple of demonstrations of how to do it as well. So how it works is it causes a stretch reflex in the muscle fibres. This is done by when we're rolling it, it obviously causes pressure onto the muscle, sends a signal to the nervous system, which then forces or helps the muscle to stretch and then relax into that. So we want to sort of do it for about 30 seconds. After that point, the muscle should then be relaxed enough, which is then going to obviously increase the length of the muscle fibers, which then helps to increase range of motion. So if you find that when you're doing squats or whatever it may be, if you feel a bit tight, maybe in the quads or anything like that, go have a bit of a foam roll, do about 30 seconds or so, maybe a minute. Come back to the squat and you may find that your muscles in your quads have relaxed enough that we get a little bit more stretch, and you may be able to get a little bit deeper into your squat. And that works for every muscle in your body essentially. So when we do it is pre-training. So pre-training, again, we're just trying to increase the range of motion through the muscle to help with us into our exercises throughout the session. And then we also want to try and do a little bit after the session as well. This is going to help to push out blood of the muscle, bring blood back in, so obviously bring lots of nutrients back into the muscle, and which is going to help to reduce, hopefully help to reduce our DOMS, which is a delayed onset muscle soreness. We'll have a chat about that in a minute, but that essentially can last anywhere from sort of 12 hours to maybe like 72 hours or something like that. So here we'll go through a couple of areas. So we're going to do the quads, we'll do the hamstrings, and we'll do the calves, because that's probably going to be the biggest areas that are going to feel sore after squatting and doing Romanian deadlifts and things like that. So with the hamstrings, essentially we put this on the ground. Now you will need to prop yourself up a little bit with your own hands here. We can do one leg at a time, just rolling up and down the muscle there. Try not to go too much over the joints. Obviously the joints don't need to be lengthened, they are a structural piece. So from there you can do two at a time if you want. That takes a little bit more pressure away from just obviously the single leg. From there we can go into the quads. Coming over, again we can do single leg or double leg. When you do singles, it's a little bit more pressure onto the muscle, getting a little bit deeper into the muscle. So up and down on the quad again, working from the top of the knee to the top of the hip. From there, the calves, the last one, chucking it under the calf. Two legs. Again, you've got to prop yourself up a little bit here, so it requires a little bit of upper body strength. And then if you want to put a little bit more pressure onto the singular calf, put one leg over the top. Push down into the muscle with your top leg and then have a roll. So again, about 30 seconds will help to increase your range of motion. So doing that before training, and then after training, spend a little bit more time on it, because we really want to try and push out as much blood and bring in as much blood as we can. Usually research says about 20 minutes after training. And then again, try to spend about 10 minutes per day while you still have that delayed onset muscle soreness, and that should hopefully help to reduce that time period. Thanks.